To be alive. Okay, we are live. Let me just make sure that you guys can hear me. Mic check 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. All right. Yep. Let's go. One more live. It's a proper Saturday for us. Congratulations. Let me quickly fix a few other things. All right. Let me actually, you know what? Like I think I should keep it like this, or maybe I can zoom in a bit. And this is slightly better, although the quality is a bit low, but that doesn't matter. Let me just add everyone. Guys, if you want to see, this is generally we post at everyone live now. Let's see. Cool. And to go back to being myself. Anyways, I'm gonna let people join, pop out chat. It's gonna be a slightly on a lower level. I mean, like the energy might not be the same how it should be. So I'm sorry, guys, in advance. When you join, you guys can say hi in the chat, and that will work. Should I turn on the lights? Is it better? Should be better. Okay, let me make sure that everything is set. All right, it's 3:36. I don't want to do main coding work, Abhi. Just wanted to explore a bit of things here and there. Let me also make sure that I launch PowerShell. Da, 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 da. Sounds good, I guess. Oh, sorry, guys. So I have to accept that. Yep. So this is how it is going. Okay. All right. I hope this is better. Yep. Take some time. Okay, this is the max it can go. Hmm. I'm waiting for people to join. This is, I guess, slightly better. Yep. Or you know what? Like, let's have it here. Um. Okay. What else do we want to do? We have okay. So they was talking about new shell, right? Like I have given it a try. Fi two streams, one guy. Two streams, one guy. Yes. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me actually go and do something good for myself. Okay. Hope I can do this. Do this better, I guess. I had to go back to the previous layout for my table because I know people were not going to be happy about it. Anyways, I hope you guys understand the complexities of all these things. How do I put myself? What's the best position for me to be in? To be, I think it's very difficult. Anyways, um, yeah, I think I had AirPlay, right? Yep, let's do some coding today, guys. What do you say? Like in coding, as in like designing. Let's solve some questions, okay? Let's see if really we are good at it or not. All right. So I'm gonna ask everyone. Hi Nihal, what's up? How do okay? This is already on. Oh, the I think the Wi-Fi needs to be the same. So this is very weird. Which Wi-Fi is it? Yeah, let's. Okay, fine. Let's do. I was not going to do DSA, but let's do some coding questions, guys. Let's see how good is our coding at this point. Because no matter what, we should be able to do some DSA questions and not algorithms. Okay, so let's see. Let's try. There is no shame in it. Let's see if we are really good at it. Okay, it's just so fun. We are doing it. Okay, so don't worry. We are not going to change our channel's main. All right. Yep. There you go. I've connected to it. It should come up anytime. Waiting. There you go. Perfect. Like, I'm gonna keep my chat here for now, and I hope you guys can see the. I hope you guys can see it. Yeah, perfect. All right. Okay, so we are here. Let's get started. So, this is what I was doing just a bit before. If you guys know, back to Malak 42. No, Malak 42 was never meant to do DSA. I mean, at least not this. So let's solve some questions, okay? Solve some questions. Let's see how good are we. Guys, ready? Let's. अरे यार एक तो ये what's up? Okay, lead. Let's open some lead code questions. Let's see what we can do. I don't want to. Okay, I don't want. I should. I'll have to sign in, guys. 1 second. Give me a second so that I can sign in. All right, I think we are in. Hope we are in. Generally, I knew it. I'll not remember the password. That's like one thing you can expect me to do. Always that he will never remember passwords. And every time, as always, we have to reset the passwords. That is really bad. Yep, there you go. It works. Oh, use password manager. Yep. Oh, interesting. D Shaw, coding round. What did you do? I cannot stress this enough that if you just do just lead code or lead code 150 plus this later, in case you want to take up revision level up, once you have done that above, just go to lead code discuss and read the company type question. You saw this on Reddit yesterday, is it? I don't know if this makes sense. What is grind 75? I think they just have so many lists, right? For people to do. Wait, let me just make sure. By the way, welcome again, Night Fury. Let me just put this on. Yep, there you go. Too many lists, he says. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Okay, I have many opinions about it. So the whole point is don't. I don't know. It's okay. It's see, my opinion has always been that if you enjoy something that you do, right? For example, I I enjoy learning about many other things, right? So in that case, it will never happen to me that I will I'll worry too much about what kind of questions are they gonna ask. I will always just go and say that okay, you can interview me whatever you want. Like if people are still checking online, checking is fine. But if their preparation is molded according to what kind of questions they have been asking recently, there's something wrong. That's it. That's my opinion. I don't want to do DP and all. Let's just go to some questions and see which ones can we solve. All right. Some previous contest questions do you want? It's wrong, but it works. As I said, like, yeah, see, at the end, even interview process is not right in a lot of companies, right? If they're asking these many questions about algorithms and all, then you just kind of do it for the sake of it, right? But at the same point of time, my opinion is be ready, right? Whatever comes, like you should be taking that question according to, like, how will you solve it, right? Instead of thinking that self flawed at all levels. Yeah, I know. It's like I was like confused that are you calling me flawed and all? Then I realized okay, no, you're not calling me flawed. You might though, I know, but I need to install this first. Hey, what is this? I need to keep this on the page. The process is flawed, yeah. So as I said, like it's okay to flaw the process itself, which is flawed in itself, maybe for them, but I still feel that um okay, what is it? Windows Control T, right? That I would need for my chat because that chat window is very important. Yep. Thank you for making that heavy. Okay. Can you please not who is messaging me? I'm sorry, I will not I can't always sorry. I will have to ping him that I'm hello. Sorry, streaming right now. Uh all right, let me actually exit as well. It makes people think that yay. Anyways, all right, guys. Let's do a question. Remove nth node from the end of the list. Sure. Let's remove nth node, guys. Are you ready? I don't know. I cannot copy and keep it on my. Given the head of a linked list, remove the nth node from the end of the linked list and return its head. So, what's the point of doing it? Do you guys remember that we did discuss about why is linked list use? Right. So, let me actually go back. Okay, what do they have? They have a int val and linked list. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, why does it? Can I not? Yeah, I want it like this. Yeah, perfect. Outstanding. Okay, amazing. This is nice, right? So let's solve this question. Let's close this up. And can I copy something and paste it? I will, it will be nice. Okay, but you can't do that. Okay. So you have to delete nth node from the end, right? So that's what you have to do. So you have L1, L2, L3, and then you have this Ln, right? In this case, you have to delete LM. Okay, so it's like, was it your video or something else? But I remember linked list being used in Telescope plugin. Yes, this was my video. Thank you for remembering that. But in case you have not gone through it already, please go through my new blog post that I shared. Again, please join Discord if you would like to as well. But this is about how linked lists are used in garbage collection. So it's a very interesting thing. It's a very interesting concept. I believe what we are doing right now might be useful there if you think about it, because I don't know if it will definitely about not about the nth node, but if you know that in a free list, right? Which is, by the way, that means that for garbage collection. So which what does it mean? Okay, so let me just come to that. I'll just give you guys some overview. Okay, so let's say you have int main. Okay, and what you did was you created a pointer int star a. Okay, now this pointer, what will it do? So like think about the allocation way. So there are two ways that you can allocate. One is malloc and one is new. So this is like more a C++ oriented, and this is like a C oriented way. Okay. So we'll talk about malloc here, right? So what I'm doing is I'm saying new equal to, it's like malloc, and I want to give it some size and all the parameters, right? Now the point is malloc mention. Yay. Hi Varu, what's up? Thank you so much for joining. So I mean, think about it. So when you do malloc, right, when you are trying to allocate memory for this pointer, what do? So in this garbage collection way, whatever I mentioned in the blog, what does it do? It looks out that if there is any memory available already, is there any memory available? Then what you do is you basically give it the memory that was available. That is like from the linked list, you remove the head pointer. Okay, so this point is removed. And the good thing about linked list is that once you have a linked list pointing like this, okay, so if you are planning to remove this, okay, so if you are planning to remove this is O of 1, right? Why? Because you can just remove this pointer and now the head can point to this, right? So it's very easy to remove nodes from there. You write code, that's what you do. Yeah, right. So I mean, over here, whenever this malloc is called, this is what happens. So initially when you're calling this, there is no memory available, Okay, and when I'll come to this, what do you mean by any memory available? But yep, I agree, Nightfield. I'm gonna come to this. It's very interesting. Okay, for now, just think that we have a bucket, a separate bucket where we are checking is there any memory available. Right now, there is empty, and it's on heap. Okay, yes. So any pointer generally like it will be on heap, right? So what now we do is that we do free, right? Free is like just to make sure that the memory that is pointed to by A is freed. Now what happens behind the scenes? Okay, so what is happening is we are not really freeing the memory, but we are storing this memory that was pointed to by A in this bucket, right? So what we do is we know that this size was some 8 bytes or something. It's an integer. I think it will be 4 bytes, but I'm just giving an example, right? So we will create a linked list node that is saying that the size is 4 or 8, whatever, and it will point to like maybe null pointer right now. So this like only node that you have. So this is the head node now. Now, okay. So this is what you have. Right now, this bucket contains a memory location that is of 4 bytes. Okay. The next time you are trying to create another pointer B, it's int pointer again, right? Using malloc or something. Now again, what as I said, what this malloc will do, it will look in the bucket. Is there any memory available? Right now, the linked list, whatever we have, it's not null. That means we have something to look forward to. What size are we looking for? We are looking for 4 bytes. Okay, so this will go into this bucket. Okay, it will try to find sorry, it will look in the linked list. Okay, and yes, there is a head pointer has 4 bytes. Okay, great, you got that. Remove it, use that memory again, mark that as an address for B again. Okay, now this container is again empty because the linked list is empty. Why? Because we have reused that. So this is how it works. This is how this free list concept is working. It's very interesting if you think about this in detail, right? So anytime, let's say you have int star A, int star B, so you are allocating both of them here, malloc, malloc, okay. Now here you have done free A, and then you do int star C again. So at this point, there was no memory available. At this point, there was no memory available. So they have gotten some new address from the heap. Now, when you do free, at this point, a linked list is created because we are doing it for A. So that means we have added a node saying that, okay, we have a 4 byte address available and that's it. And it's pointing to null again, like because there's no tail and all. Okay. Now, when you're trying to allocate memory for C, what this will do, it will look in this linked list. Yes, there is something available. It will fetch it and use it. Now, there are a lot of flaws about it, right? So it's possible that you're trying to create double pointer or any pointer that is struct as well. You can have a multiple like customized struct, right? Which is not just 4 bytes. In that case, what will happen is, so instead of int here, let's say if we had a custom struct, okay, and let's say that it was 16 bytes. Okay, so in this case, what will happen? Let me choose a different color. So in this case, it will still okay, it will still look in the bucket, it will find 4 bytes, right? But then there's nothing else. So it will still use that, and the rest 16 whatever 12 bytes that we have to get, we'll get it from somewhere else. Now the problem is this: the localization is hurt. So localization, what does it mean, right? So when you have a memory address, right, starting from here, the point of having an array is anything that is contiguous. That means that when you want to access I plus 1, I plus 2, you know that how many addresses you need to jump. And within the registers, it's very fast to look like it's very fast to access any register that is very close to your current location, right? So that is very important. Nightfield is asking, isn't this kind of memory leak then? Meaning if vars A and B were allocated memory and later free, okay, but the program actually holds on and later assigns it to var C. Yeah, I mean, see, it's not just holding the memory, I'm sorry, but free also does the task of freeing the memory, okay? So it does free the memory, but it does not like it stores the address somewhere so it can use like whatever the data that was stored, whatever that was being pointed to is gonna be freed as well, okay? So free, like I can show you the code later on. I think there was a GitHub repository that implemented this, but it's not like that you will be reusing like instar B when you try to used, then it will be pointing to A because we're using that memory address. No, that is not the case. It's just that now we will not be spending time trying to find an address that is suitable for B. The like the free task is still done, whatever it does. Like I don't know how does it clear the memory and all. Like how does it clear the values? It maybe points all them to null pointers and all. I don't know how it's done, but this is like still how it is helpful because the linked list is being used here. FII, it's not really a good algorithm. It has a lot of flaws. One of the flaws is, of course, the. Wait a second. I think I should keep my CPU on the top. It's very hot now. Anyways, so this is where it is used. But as far as I know, only OCaml uses FreeList in some form, because then there's fragmentation as well that you will need. So you have 4 bytes. Then there's another node in the linked list that is of 8 bytes. Now let's say if someone requires 12 bytes. So because of the way linked list works, it's very easy to combine both of them and say that okay, now the new head pointer is this. So you can use these two and you can combine them to have 12 bytes. But as I said, localization is going to get hurt a lot, right? So it's not really good that if you will not have contiguous memory addresses, right? So in that case, yeah, it just notes the address in case another variable requires same side. Then it's yes, yes, yes. That is what it does. Isn't it very interesting? Okay, please stop doing it again. Yeah, like so I was like solving some linked list questions one day, and I was like, okay, I'm now very curious. Where is it actually used? So it's good to know that garbage collection does use it. There are other ways as well that where you could use that, but I'm not aware of those right now. I've not thought about those, to be honest. Like it's not about being aware, but you can think about it. Like so whenever there's a data structure you want to understand, okay, where this could be used, think about the pros and cons. What are the pros and what are the cons? Right, so once you know what are the pros and cons, then you'll be able to figure out, okay, because this kind of system needs these pros and can set up like can live with these cons, then linked list can be used. So that's the whole point, right? So once you know the pros and cons of any data structure, you'll be very clear with what you want to do. All right, let me open actually YouTube as well. These times I miss styling. All right, okay, anyone wants to solve this question? Given the head of a linked list, remove the nth node from the end of the list and returns. Okay, as this might be a better compared to actually finding free memory on the U. You just have a memory list, so check if CNS will need to find memory. Yep, yep. As I said, like there's this what do you call it? Mark and sweep algorithm. As I said, I have not gone through this enough. So mark and sweep algorithm is there. Oh, I'm not sharing this now. So mark and sweep is there. So this is a more modern way of garbage collection. FI C++ doesn't have inbuilt. Actually, C doesn't have inbuilt garbage collection. So that means that once you do free and all, you have to do free to make sure that the memory is freed. Otherwise, you'll have memory faults. So yes, that is a yes. Mark and sweep. Yes, sir. uh, चले जैसे हवाएं सनन सनन. So over here, they just want us to delete the second node from the end, right? First and second. So see, agar isme, like I'm gonna think about it again. See, I have not solved this before, but the whole point is, at least like not recently, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's say you're asked to delete the third node. So what does it do, right? You kind of keep a track. If anything that is third node from the starting, what will be from the beginning? Think about it, right? So let's say the total length is n. So if something is n minus 3 from the ending, what will it be from the starting? Just think about it, and that's what we need to do. Right? So in order to find the node, that is like actually because it's like 6, let me take a better example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 to 5. So n is equal to 5 here. You need to delete the second node from the end, right? From the end. Right? So over here, this isn't Mark and Sweep older and basic algorithmic clear memory for garbage collection languages? I'll be honest, I've not studied Mark and Sweep, buddy, so I don't know. but I still think that it is used in many languages. Maybe see, as I said, binary search tree is used, hash map is used. Okay, these data structures are very old as well. The whole point is every company or every language modifies them according to their needs. So they are still used, but a version of them. So I'm pretty sure that market sweep might be used, but a version of that, like not the older version where it's very basic. So it is possible, like even freelist, as I mentioned, like if OCaml uses it, it is not like a very bad approach. Like they would have configured it according to the way that localization doesn't get hurt. That's my assumption. ठीक है, चलो अब 5 अब ये बात कर लेते हैं यार. 0 1 2 3 4 तो 4 minus 2 is what? 2. And you want to, okay, wait, so whatever you want to delete, so the answer will be n minus whatever m plus 1, I guess, huh? So that will be the node that we want to delete. It being used in a lot of languages. Python GC, yes, Python's GC uses mark and sweep. Nice, good to know. So guys, now see, ta-da. चलो अभी बात बताओ यार. By the way, today's this mic quality is better than the previous stream, right? What I did in the morning. Hi Bhavesh, yes, Bloom filters is something that I wanted to read but I never did. No, it's an interesting concept, maybe because a lot of interviewers ask that question probably, but I've never gone through that. मतलब अभी तक नीड नहीं पड़ी यार ब्लूम फिल्टर्स को पढ़ने की. सो नहीं पढ़ा, इजी. कर सकते हैं एक दिन. अभी तो फ्रीलेंस डिस्कस कर रहे थे, बट वन डे वी कैन डू ब्लूम फिल्टर्स एज वेल. आई वुड लव टू फाइनली फिनिश इट ऑफ वन डे. एनीवेज चलो ये तो हो गया आई थिंक. सो बस वो इटरेट करो, उसको रिमूव करो. सो एनीवेज, हाउ विल यू रिमूव अ लिंक लिस्ट गाइस? डू यू गाइस नो हाउ वुड यू रिमूव अ लिंक लिस्ट? You guys know, right? So when you are at the current, let's say you are at current link node. So whatever that is the next pointer of it, right? And whatever that was previous to it, this will be pointing to this, and tada, this is done. So deleting is O of 1, right? And that's very helpful, by the way. Like deleting O of 1 is very helpful. That's why vectors are not used in many places. So you kind of store the temp and all, and then you do that. So previous should be pointing to previous, next should be current, next, next. Now, how would you, as I said, let's say you have 10 nodes, guys. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. 3 3 6 3 9 J. यार एक तो माइक बहुत बीच में आता है. Okay, so you have 10 nodes over here. What do you want to do? You want to delete the third node from the end. So my point was you drew n minus m plus 1. So this should be 10 minus 3 plus 1 is 4, sixth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So it should have been 9 minus third node you want, 3 plus 1. 9 minus 4 is, was it? I was not using WSL today. I was using Hyperland. Yes, the mic quality is better today. I mean this at this time, right? Because of this. Like I was listening to my stream again that I did a few hours back. It was not good. The mic quality was not good. That's why. Anyway, so you have ninth index, right? So you want to go third. 1, 2, 3. So that's like 9 minus 3. Okay. So if you just calculate, cool guys. So if the length was 10, then you would have done 10 minus 3 plus 1. So this would have been sixth index. Okay. So that's what I meant. So n is going to be this, and this is going to mean sixth index. Okay. So as I said, this is the sixth index. Third, what is the third node from here? From the end. What do you mean by third node, by the way? Okay, I think I got the wrong meaning of it. 1, 2, 3. So this should be okay. So it is actually, sorry guys, n minus m plus 1 in that case, I guess. So 10 minus 3 plus 1, 8. I could just do seventh as well, just the index. Okay, cool. So it's going to be the length minus m. That's it. And this is the index you want to delete. So here the seventh index is going to be deleted. Can we just do that? Should we do it, guys? Again, एक और बात होती है. So whenever like you play around with linked list, right? And there is very important thing. Int, let's say int to delete. I prefer this format, index equal to n minus. So they have already given the, oh no, that is different. Okay, sorry. So it's gonna be, okay, That's the trick. Okay, sorry, we don't know the linked list length right now. So it's that is also very exciting, by the way. So should we calculate the linked list length first and then do it? No, that will be, see, you will be looping twice, right? That is not good. So O of n plus, हाँ, so ये लगता है. So imagine you have 1 million length, right? So even though it is O of n, but you're still kind of making it slow, right? So what you would want to do when you are iterating through it already, you would want to store, um, hmm. Yeah, देखो, could you do this in one pass? That's what they want ideally. So I think, can you do it? One, two, three, four, five, right? Once you reach there, you want to immediately delete. But in that case, you also want to make sure. Yeah, I think one thing we can do, right? So if we keep a track, if we keep, yeah, I think I got it right. So what we will probably do is we will store the last n nodes in a hash map. What that means is just when you are at the end, right? So the last n nodes, like when you are at the tail, right? When the yeah, when you're at the tail, you know that the tail minus n nodes, one of them will have the, I mean, tail minus n is going to be the node that you have to delete. So this, you can just access through the hash map and say that, okay, give me the map tail minus n, and I'll delete that node, right? Can we not do that? So in that case, you will have to maintain a hash map noise idea, right? Yeah, I think that's, let's do that. Like, unordered map we will need, because I don't think at this point I want any map. Like, this is okay, sorry, unordered map and int comma, it's going to point to a list node star. Okay, this list node, no, it should point to a pointer. Okay, last in. Okay, and let's also create a copy of list node star copy equal to head, because we want to play around while copy of next is not equal to null pointer. That means we want to go until, let me zoom in for you guys. Is visible, right? The whole thing. Yeah, I should probably do this. Yeah, this is better. So while copy of next is not equal to null pointer, see when this will be, that means you're at the tail node, right? So you keep going, and the whole point is over here. See what you will have to do. This unordered map should not. There's a better way. Instead of having an unordered map, you could just have a, because see this should be a limited, right? So it should not be exceeding more than n, should be fine. Anyways, for now, it's, let's not overcomplicate, let's try to solve it at least. So, and I can just do int index equal to 0, and do last index plus plus equal to, that should be copying to copy, and this should happen over here. The whole point is the length of last n. So okay, see, this is the length of the map. Okay, length of the map. Okay, I'm gonna use this. It's very weird to use these variables, but it's okay. Now the point is, just when the length of the map is so Night Fury, as I said, over here, if you see, your question is that why are we not doing it, like just calculate the length and do it, because could you do this in one pass, right? That's the optimization, because it's very important that you don't iterate to any, I'm telling you, not just lead code. In general, when you're coding, try to avoid too many for loops. The whole point is, if you are already visiting every node once, why do you want to iterate again, right? That's like not an optimized way. So I just want to optimize on that. That's why. Hope it makes sense. So if length of the map is like, see, initially it is 1 2 3 4 5. I'm bad at this, so I'm just gonna debug later on. So if it is greater than 5, that means you already have filled already filled all. So yeah, so in that case, length of the map should go back to 0. Right? So what that means is, we'll come to that, but this is fine, I think. Last is equal to copy. Do I need to store anything else? And this is fine. I think so. Yeah. And so at this point, what would you be deleting, right? So as I said, okay, can I just print C out last eh, n val, right? Because I just want to see if it worked. So over here, can I print the value of it? And I okay, for now C out and all we can skip. But generally I prefer for these kind of things we use stored. Hmm. No, this is not right, right? So this will be um so this no this why did I do 5 by the way? It should be n, right? Sorry. So let's say you have last 5 nodes, you only want to store last n, right? So over here, whatever that was the first one, we would want that. Am I right? Guys, help. Am I right in doing this? Or no, it will be n. Okay, why can I not just iterate and see? Ta-da. There we go. And what does it want as a return? For now, we'll just return head because otherwise it will cry. The return value is not what we wanted in life. Do they really need? Why did they want brackets here? Anyways, run करके देखते हैं. Are we memory access within null pointer? क्या हो गया? कहाँ पे? 32 line. Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay, you can check na if last n is not equal to null pointer because it's possible that not everything has been filled, right? Last in off I, sorry. Wait a minute, not everything will be pointed to null pointer, right? I think this should have been -1. But anyways, so this is what we get. 4 and 2. Stood out 4 and then we have 2. These are the values, right? So 4 and 2. Why? Why is it working that way? Let me also print one thing. I, because I do want to know what is really happening. So ideally what, so I is equal to 4. Why is I is equal to 4 getting printed first? Or am I doing the wrong indexing? This should be length of the map, is it? Anyways, length of the map starts from 0. You store n nodes, then you start again, right? Then you store n nodes again, right? So this is what is happening. Okay, let me actually do this. Storing I, and let's do last n length of the map. This should be fine. Actually, I don't like this as well. Let's do it later on. It's hard to debug. Val endl, maybe because I would want to see what are we storing and where are we storing. Yes, sir. You have so many problems. Yep. Yeah. So you're storing 0 pe 1, 1 pe 2, 2 pe 3. Then, yeah, this is what happened, right? So at this point, so we should have done, by the way, this. So at this point, you have stored 0, 1. So you have stored 2 nodes, okay? So this should have been again 0 pe 3 jayega. Then you will have again it 1 pe 4, right? So this, okay, first of all, let's fix that. So only like at this point 0, 1, yes, exactly. So 0, 3, 1, 4 again, right? So at this point, this should have been what? I less than this length of the map. I think this is what it is, right? Length of the map. And if you do it now, I is equal to 3, I is equal to 4, right? Because the length is still there. Now the whole point is that what you were looking for is n minus. So you want to store, I think it will be just n minus length of the map, huh? Let's just verify what is last n minus length of the map well, and then let's see. So at this point, the length was 3 2 plus 5, 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is what? Wait a minute. I think I'm confusing this a bit. N is what here? 3 plus 2, 5. No, oh shit. N is 2. N is 2, so it should have been length of the map is what? Did we? Oh, by now we would have also figured out the length of the linked list, right? So we can just use that. Yeah. Cool. So here we can also do length of the linked list. Now here we can use length of linked list, but we will not be iterating again. So we can calculate length of linked list. I think so. And then we can do length of LL, which is at this point, this is 3 plus 2, 5. Why did we not iterate while copy? Okay, we did miss on one thing though. Yeah, this was the right one. Yep. The last two, mate, is highly possible that you can have 0 and 1 again, right? But it doesn't matter. We are just looking for something that was stored. Yeah, in that case, we should have used a vector and just exist. Because vector will also be of 1, right? So if we have vector here, that is of list node star. So we can just say that, okay, accessing this will also be of 1. I agree. I mean, why DSA today? Hi, man, Aman. ऐसे यार ट्राई कर रहे थे कुछ क्वेश्चंस करने का थॉट इट विल बी फन टू चेक आउट our skills. And plus, like, it's very interesting if you think about it. This question, at least, it makes you think. mm, See out, what was this length of LL? क्या तुम्हारा तो हो गया जॉब में, हो सकता है किसी और को जॉब चाहिए. I'm not talking about myself, by the way. Please मेरे को कहीं में मत डालना. What did I do? Why is it failing? Okay. Oh, sorry, we cannot do this. We have to push back. Yeah, we should actually find a better way to do it. If then you need to copy. The whole point is they should have been. You should clear it out probably. Um. Yep. Already filled all. In this case, this is very interesting. Okay. So how would you do that? Think about it, guys. So how would you? You are at A B C D E F G H I J. So I really want to just store the last three. Um. And could just have been a stack and just pop from there, and that's it, right? Hmm. Or we can just say that, okay, until we have reached to the next last point, we keep storing. No, wait. Think about it. We want last two. It's possible the current one can be last two, so keep going on until you find. Yep. Okay, so it's very simple, right? We don't need all this here. So what we need to do is, this is what I'm guessing. So you have A, B, C, D, E, F, right? So you come at A and like n equal to, let's say, 2. So A you store as a temp variable. Now you go until the next two nodes. The next two nodes, none of them are the last node. That means this TMP is definitely not what you're looking for. Now what you do is you take B. So it has to be a stack and then you keep popping until you come to this point. Yep. So it can be a stack of list node star and stack, and you keep popping. So what you do is over here stack dot, okay, just because I don't have this thing, they do, okay, nvim main, okay, nvim check dot cpp, as I'm gonna code it here so that I get include stack. So how do you do stack means inserting? Stack dot push. Okay. Sorry. All right. So here what we will do is we'll keep on pushing copy, right? And only time we do it is if um so far the length of ll, if copy of next is not equal to null pointer, right? That means you are not at the right. Then you do stack dot push copy, right? If you are, that means you're at the end. Then you do stack dot pop copy. Yeah, stack dot pop. I think I need to do stack dot top first, huh? Will that give me final node? I don't know if this is how it's gonna work. Let's also do C out for this. And now what you want to know is, so just keep storing the last two. That's it. इसको हटाओ भाई. Copy is copy. Okay, you don't need this here as well. So length of ll plus plus. Uh, now it is simple, right? So if you have crossed the length, what? How do you find the length of stack? Stack dot length. Okay, why is it not giving me length? ये क्या है भाई? Why is it not auto completing for me? Size, length. क्यों भाई? अरे यार चैट जीपीटी. Okay, ठीक है चलेगा. My stick dot size, right? So okay, we will calculate with this stack dot size. If so far the size, whatever we have pushed, if this is now equal to n, that means that okay, so far we haven't had anything, had any luck, right? And that means that we will clear the stack, is it? No, we will just pop. Yep, I think this is what we need to do, huh? Let me just see what happens from here. Just want to run this code. Length of ll कहाँ है? Okay, I don't need it right now. It's okay. Hmm. Let's note star. Okay. अरे यार, that's what like LSP. But it's there, right? What's yeah, like right. I would have assumed that this would work. Guys, anyone here? Can I not push pointer to a stack? Yeah, I should be able to, right? Yes, I did, but it was failing before, right? So that's my which requires DQ. I should not be using a I should not be using a stack. I should be using a DQ, huh? No, please explain me. Hmm, that is true. Yeah, we will have to check if the stack is not empty yet, right? Like, but anyways, I'm checking equal to n, so this is not a problem. Why is it not getting compiled though? क्यों भाई? There's no point of me using DQ here. It's a stack question. It just face here. Anyone, any suggestions, guys? Feel free to say anything. ऐसा नहीं है किसी को मना नहीं किया गया है. I'm startled. Startled. Okay. Wait, let's see. Let's not this. Let's see what does it say. So this is what it's doing, right? It's still doing the same. If this passes for it, yeah, it passes for this. Why? So they were doing stack.empty, right? Yeah, that's a brute force approach. That will not work. So over here, as I said, we will have a stack. So what it's doing is stack.push copy. So you keep on pushing, but yeah, I mean, this is not what I want, right? So I just want to store. So again, like the whole optimization, okay, wait, I don't know what they changed in my code, first of all. So I had this as well, stack. They had this stack as well. Don't tell me I need to use stood stack here. That will irritate me a lot. Okay, thank God. At this point, I really wanted it not to fail. So they also did push and copy and all. Maybe okay, stack dot empty. Um, I can do this okay for them. Hi Mohit, thanks bro. Thank you for joining. M%, yes, yes, yes. Done. Agar if we are at the end, this means we are at the end. Okay. Anyways, like I think we will come to the end towards last में जब for loop खत्म होगा. So that's okay. Copy equal to copy next, and if stack is not empty and stack की already size has grown to n, I want to stack dot pop because I don't want it to grow further. Okay. All right. So this works, right? Now at this point, what can I do is I can do stack dot top, and I can do val, I guess. कहीं ना कहीं टॉप में दिक्कत थी. ओके. क्यों दिक्कत थी भाई? It's weird. I think I'm definitely missing something here. Hmm. Does it not have a val? It has a val, right? मैं बहुत भयंकर है कुछ भी. Yeah, stack dot empty. It wants me to check. Yeah, बार बार. It's. I don't like it. Hmm. So maybe the stack was empty at that time, huh? Should not be possible, but they still want me to check for this. Why? The stack is not empty in any case. Okay, maybe for some other case it was failing. So for some other case it was failing, and that's why it was coming up, guys. All right, okay. I was thinking at least pass for fun this case. Anyways, over here, it does give me one. So that's the top it gives, huh? So you keep on adding, and this is, I believe, stood out is not right. So if stack is not empty, and end stack dot size is all equal to n. So let me do, what are we deleting? I want to know. Okay. Right. So at this point, 2, 3, 4. So why was it deleting it that way, right? So we came at 1 and 2. At this point, the size is already 2. Okay. Something just happened. I hope you guys can still hear me, right? Greater than n. You guys, क्योंकि मेरा एकदम से system weird and add kiya. All right, yeah. So there you go, right? 3 and 4 will be deleted. So 1 2 is there. Then you are trying to add 3, which you already did. Okay, so this should happen at the end. I mean after this, because you first need to pop, right, and then you need to do this. Mm-mm. Yeah. So as I said, so you are you're at 1 and 2. Then you are trying to do 3, but the size is already, it's not greater than n yet. So you push 3 as well. Then you come back. Then you know the size is greater than, you pop 3 out. Then you try to add 4. Yep, no, it's a DQ problem. You will have to delete the last added element, and then you will have to enqueue it. Like it's a DQ problem, guys. It's okay. So that's like, and this was not the right hint, although, but like this is a DQ problem. You keep on adding and you keep on deleting the last added element, right? You will of course not delete the recently added element. Anyways, like, so yeah, I mean this is a DQ problem. This is how you write, right? I am not sure. Uh, Let me just make sure that I do it the right way. DQ. Is this the right? Yeah, DQ, right? So you have DQ and let's say DQ. So at this point, so this will totally change to DQ, and this I'll have to look at DQ in C++. How does it work? Just make it n equal to n int min. So isme na, so the trick was over here that what I was doing was I was deleting, when you do a pop from a stack, you delete the recent, like last added element, right? Not last but recently added element. What I would like to do is I'll have to delete the oldest element, right? So that's like over here. Okay. So if dq dot size, we will have to pop front or pop back. Okay. I wish they were a bit more push front. Very weird. Okay. And what do you want to push, by the way? Copy. And that's it, right? dq dot empty. I hope top does top work here. Front and back. Okay. So over here, what do you want is front, I guess, because you're pushing to the front and you're popping from the back. I guess. Let's see. I hope this empty works though. Okay, sorry. All right, this is done. Yep, there you go. So the std out is 4, right? This is the node that we wanted to delete. Now we can just delete this node, okay? Delete the top 12 node. So in this case, what you will have to do is also, the point is that you also need the last, like the previous node, okay? So dq dot front, you can do dq dot pop front now, right? And you will have to do dq dot front again. So this is going to be the list node star previous, right? And at this point previous, एक बार मैं print कर देता हूँ, right? So this will, uh, now what is your problem? You want me to check again if dq dot empty, huh? Yeah, I think I should probably have, okay, sorry. Yeah, this is one thing. Yep. So it's also a possibility. Yep, yep. There you go, right? So 4 and 3. So over here, I can do just previous of next equal to top val of next. So in this case, whatever the previous node that was pointing it to, it can point over here. So as you see, the output is exactly what we wanted. Ta-da! Of course, the test cases will not pass because we are missing out on expected, like here and there. But anyways, I think it does make sense to you all, right? So far, it does make sense. Does it? And I can just say that, okay, if this is empty, in this case, I think over here, the reason it is not passing is because we have 1 and 2. Wait, yeah, so it did not delete as well. So when you have n equal to 1, I think over here I can just say if n equal to 1. So the last node is what you have. So copy, actually, you know what, let's go. So the problem over here is your DQ is not empty. Yes, the top value got something. If n equal to 1, In that case, whatever the top val is, that should be deleted. So you still need the previous for it, right? But hmm, okay, probably just make it a bit more. Ta, 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 is greater than n is greater than or probably n plus one because you allow them to have one more, huh? So over here, I would want std out to have one more. Why? While copy is not equal to null pointer, dq is not empty, dq dot size is not greater than this. Yes. So you do this if copy next is not equal to null pointer. Ah, so you should always do this. That's the whole point. So because of this, we were not really pushing, right? So anyways, I mean, this will fail. That is okay. But like over here, the point is now what is happening here? whenever I stream मेरा गला बैठ जाता है for some reason. Anyways, अब यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है देख लेते हैं. dq डॉट साइज अब आपने ऐड किया पुश फ्रंट करोगे. आपने 1 को किया, 2 को किया, 3 को किया, 4 को किया, 5 को किया. जब आपने 1 और 2 को कर लिया था, dq डॉट साइज यहाँ पे 2 हो गई. ग्रेटर देन n है नहीं है. 2 is not greater than n, 2 is equal to n. So you push again. 3 you pushed again. Right now this time you are at 4. Right, that means now you will push back. Pop back, right, which is you will delete 1. So you have done that. Okay, so again now you will push front on. Okay, I think I should yeah, this is fine. Yeah, you will push 4 into it, right? And then you go again, then over here you're at 5. So dq dot pop back, yes. You will pop 2 from there, then you will have 3 4 5. This is what's going to happen, right? dq is not empty, you put top val, it's 5, yes, which is not what we want. The last node. Yeah, I mean DQ will still keep having the last node, right? So in this case, you will have to move through the DQ, or you can actually it will be not front, right? It will be back, is it? So this will be the previous one, right? And and then you do pop back. Okay, you don't need to do pop back here. I think so. Or do you need to? DQ dot pop back, okay, and then you again get DQ dot back, and then try to do top val. This is top val. Okay, I am gonna not do it for now. I'm gonna print. That's it. Yep, there you go. So it does print 3 and 4, and that means that we can just do previous of next equal to top val of next, which should be what should work. It did work, right? 1 2 3 5. Yes, it did work. Yeah. Yeah, हाँ ठीक है. अब इस केस में देखो, when dq is not empty, like after this you have nothing. That means the previous was equal to top, right? So in that case, what you do? If dq is not empty and if n is equal to 1. So this is only the corner case when you have to delete the last node, right? And sorry, um, I can probably just write it here. If n equal to 1, and then you just delete the last node. Delete the node. That means what you will do is you will point copy previous of next. You can just say copy equal to null pointer, right? That's what you expect, huh? Or what do you expect? So you want to delete the last node. So it takes the head. I can just return list node. इनका क्या है यहाँ पे? Yeah, I think I can do this, right? Return new list node कर सकता हूँ, that I know, ठीक है. And I don't want any val. Yeah, I don't want any val. That's what the point is. Should be empty. I don't know how they want me to return an empty node, empty list node. Output 0. Yeah, because the this How do you want me to return a list? Expected, you should never do that. This is like the cheapest way of how do you want me to return a null pointer? Return null point. I did try that. It didn't work. I think so. I guess I tried. Okay. Oh, sorry. I did not try. Okay. Anyways, I think this is good. Let's first ask ChatGPT that okay, did we do anything wrong? Before submitting, because I think it will give us some idea. Delete the node. I would want to just simplify this actually. Did I do anything wrong here? I would not want it to search on Google about it. Uh, so dq dot size is greater than n plus 1. Okay, let's first try to submit this. If in case there are some bugs that they've reported. Okay, and let's just see the modified version and see if it works for that. Yeah. Okay, there were minor things here and there. As it said, like if handle the edge case were for removing the last node, so just return head of next, remove the head. That's it. Anyways, I think we did a really good job at it so far. There was my minor edge cases that we missed, but anyways, well, optimal approach is memory efficient too. Yeah. So I think over here, this does give us some idea ki how can we do it in a single loop. It's a good thing to do. Hope it was good. What do you have in solutions? Why do you have a video here? Easy approach. Maybe you're getting old. Two pointers approach. Are two pointers approach is also something, no? Two pointer approach will be interesting here. Honestly, guys, मेरा गला खराब हो रहा है. I think I'm getting thoda sore throat. Now, before this gets old, I mean, before I get old, I think it was a good small short stream. We actually we streamed more than the last time. Fuck. Lead code thing is interesting. Should we do it more, guys? Do you want us to do a lead code question every day? In a raw lead code stream, we will not cheat, we will not do anything. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I do remember the slow pointer and fast pointer approach, but I was just thinking maybe I missed out on it. Yeah. But the good thing is we thought of a solution right on the stream and we did it. So it was not something that जहाँ पे हमें पता है already कैसे करना है. Should we do it every day or something, huh? एक lead code question and then we hop off. I don't know if it will be interesting to all of you, but kind of keeps your brain alive to be honest. Yes. It was interesting, Dev, Hana. The approach and all. Just thinking about it is really nice. Gives you some idea ki how can you solve these questions. Anyways, at some point of time we do have to crack the interviews, right? Yes, sir. चलो ऑल राइट मेरा गला खराब हो रहा है जिससे पहले और खराब हो जाए आई टेक योर लीव गाइस थैंक यू सो मच बाय 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 एवरीवन